I can try and see them.
Well, I mean, you can sit up here and I'll extend put the extension up.
Well, folks, we is live and in living color.
Good evening, everybody. Just
Good evening,
got a
folks.
different camera set up here, so we're trying something different. For Mike's wonderful, let me shut this one light off. Mike's got a wonderful idea on a keto sweets, right?
Yep.
Is that what you got? Keto sweets?
Yep. That's it. And anything sweet that'll work for Halloween.
All right. And it has to be orange, black, or purple. Any
Right.
one or a multiple.
Yeah. You can
Any
do
one or
anything.
more colors.
Yeah. Yep.
So, okay. So Charlie's in. Howdy, Charlie.
Good day to you, sir.
So, how are you doing, Mike?
Well, it's been a busy day, but I'm okay. I'm okay. How about yourself? Oh, we got Daddy Dutch.
Oh, what's going on, Daddy Dutch? Been hanging in there. Last couple weeks have been underlining stressful, but got scans tomorrow. So, got, the scan anxiety comes in and you kind of just go, "Urgh."
Yeah.
So, blessed today with good weather, and I went out with my Harbor Freight chainsaw and chop saw and cleaned up all the brush from a couple weeks ago, all the tree limbs and stuff like that were down. So, got majority of it cleaned up, and then found out that Cub was not here to cook. So I had to come up with something.
Max Hush.
So, been a long day already. But
Well, I hear you. Just got done cooking on a Vivor 28-inch electric griddle. Ooh, yeah.
ooh, I just watched a guy earlier this morning. He had that Pit Boss, the ceramic top or whatever, and was complaining because all his stuff was sticking. And I'm reading the comments, and everybody's like, turn the heat down, turn the heat down. You got to use oil. And then one person made a comment and said, in the kitchen, nobody cooks with ceramic.
That's right.
I went, oh, I got you. You see the titanium, you see the whatever else.
That's right. You're right.
You don't see ceramic.
That's why my Pit Boss is a rolled steel, not ceramic.
Your flat top?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The little 17-inch.
Yeah, the little one. Yeah. So
Kent's is stainless steel. Am I pronouncing that name right? I have always called it Vivor. I don't know if it's right or not.
it sounds good to me.
Yeah.
But it was crazy.
So I just call it Vivor when I see it.
What's crazy is when you look that up, the company doesn't have, from what I saw before there was no home base address. They just throw their name on different stuff. And
somebody else is making it and they're selling it.
Yeah, they just sell it at a discount price, and so
they're doing the program.
So, well, Mike, what do you got going on?
Well, okay, I'll go first.
2 1/4.
I'm going to use the keto wraps, the tortilla wraps, and I'm going to do pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a glaze. I want to say icing, but it's more of a glaze. And I'm going to put some orange food coloring in it. I've never had good luck with food coloring. We're going to see how it works this time.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to make a mini pumpkin pies. So I've got the little tins. We're going to make a keto crust. bake it off, make a keto pie filling, bake it off, and for the colors, of course, orange is going to be the pumpkin. The crust, I'm going to add black food coloring.
There you go.
So hopefully it'll work. And if not, I have a backup because I know it's not technically keto, but coconut sugar, I like the flavor. The taste of it is like sugar.
Yeah.
And it's 1-to-1 mix, like replacement. And it's lower on the glycemic index. So it's actually better for you than all the other erythritol-based stuff. Exactly. And my dogs can have this. Let me see where the ingredients are just to make sure.
And dogs love pumpkin. Good Lord, do they love pumpkin.
The ingredients is organic coconut sugar. That's it. That's all the ingredients.
Yeah. It's like you said, it's not keto, but it is way better than regular sugar.
So Charlie said they're based out of Shanghai.
Oh.
They brand an insane variety of stuff. Dude, they do. They have all kinds of, you name it. If it has anything to do with anything, they've got it.
They got it, yeah.
And Tom Horseman puts a lot of it on his channel. Dutch says, I'm hoping they send me the 5-pan warming next. Ooh, warming oven? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, do a video on that, Kent.
He says, Charlie says, use squid ink.
Oh, squid ink. Yeah.
If I was doing some pasta, I wouldn't mind doing that. I don't know about using it in something sweet.
I'm not going to go fishing for squid right now in the Gulf.
You could probably just stand out there with a bucket and catch it falling from the sky.
Yeah.
Maybe this weekend when I'm over by the ocean, might be able to get some squid. But
oh, y'all got a cook you're going to?
Yeah, we are judging a competition in Edisto.
Okay.
Yep. So currently there's 9 teams there. So I'm hoping that the storm doesn't affect that, but
scare them off.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get there?
About 3.5 hours.
3.5 hours.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
We got a B&B for the weekend, so my wife, Rusty and his wife, and one of my wife's friends we're all renting a B&B and staying the weekend.
Sounds like a good trip.
So Sunday morning live is up in the air.
I hear.
We might like it, we might not, because we have to be out of there by 11. And we're usually running until about 10.
Yeah, I'd say your live is not gonna happen.
So we may just have a coffee and conversation. I don't know.
That might work. I've
see.
been missing it because I've been having to carry my brother-in-law to church on Sunday mornings. His church is down in downtown Atlanta.
Yeah.
So, and it takes me about 30 minutes to get there, about 30 minutes to get back.
Well, I'll give you a pass since you're praising the Lord.
Yeah, there you go.
Otherwise, boom.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of times I'll sit and watch it on the TV, and I don't have the comments available to do it with, but I'm watching a lot of times that way. So I've missed several here lately because of the church. He's been going regular about it every day, every Sunday.
Good.
Yeah. Normally it takes longer than 30 minutes to get to downtown. His church is, it's literally right there by the King Memorial in that area. And he, it's on Sunday mornings, you can breeze down there. It don't take no time at all. The only thing you got to worry about is catching lights.
All right. Well, you ready to get started?
May as well. Oh, and just like Lee, I'm using the just pure pumpkin. Nothing
Pure
in it.
pumpkin.
Just
That's
pumpkin.
what I got. Got
Yep,
100% pure pumpkin.
right. If you get the pumpkin pie filling, it is loaded with sugar.
That
All
it
right,
is.
let's do this like we knew what we was doing.
All right. So I already got my oven heated up. Pay's. So we got Pay last week, and she's been in a almost like a nesting.
Oh,
She's been baking,
oh,
and
oh! That
yeah,
sounds like good. Oh,
it's not good for the old fat guy here.
I was gonna say that sounds challenging for you.
Yeah. So I got the recipe written down 2 different ways, but so yeah, it's been a little tough for the old fat guy.
What kind of stuff you been baking?
Cookies,
Oh,
cookies.
we'll make one that's a keto cookie, will she?
No. These have apples, drizzles, caramel, streusels. What's the other one? A churro. Yeah, with white chocolate drizzle. So yeah, it's not been old healthy for the old fat guy.
It's not unhealthy to watch her bake cookies.
Well, but here's the problem. It's the taste testing. Because then it's like, oh, hey, Pops, what do you think of this? I'm like, ha ha, ha ha. Yeah.
Well, you gotta taste it and let her know she forgot anything.
Yeah, there's my problem. 1.5. So I misread this earlier when I did this. It calls for 1.5 cups of almond flour, 1.5 teaspoons of coconut flour.
Oh yeah, coconut flour goes a long way.
So when I read this earlier, I would have screwed this completely up.
You read it backwards?
Well, I saw 1.5 cup for almond flour. Right underneath it's 1.5 cup or 1.5 teaspoons of coconut flour. Well, my ADD read 1.5 cups.
Oh,
So yeah, I would have screwed that completely up.
I mean, it's flour.
But
Why would
it's
you have teaspoons of flour?
it's not flour. Let me fix that right here. Try to fix it on my paper if I can get a ink pen that works.
now I don't have a recipe I'm following. This is just something I'm making up in my head as I go.
Well, I might find an ink pen that works.
And I am quite sure that somebody has mimicked this, and I am not inventing it. And to whoever did it, if I'd have known you done it, I'd have give you credit.
Yep. I don't know anybody like this is just off Pinterest.
Right.
An author named Taryn. Trayan.
Taryn.
But
Taryn. Taryn.
so then it calls for 3 tablespoons of butter. Okay. And then cold water, which I still have in the freezer because I forgot.
So what I have done is I have smeared on some whipped cream cheese that came from Aldi. And then I just put on, it was 2 teaspoons of pumpkin puree that was the Kroger brand. So I'm going cheap.
Whipped cream cheese is so much easier to work with than the block.
Yeah, that kind of thing especially. So this is, I got it smeared onto here. I put on some cinnamon, some pumpkin pie spice.
That's a nice little container of cinnamon you got there.
Yeah. Trying to remember if I think I got this at Costco. Let's see. And I've got some powdered allulose.
I didn't know Costco had stuff that small.
What's that?
I didn't know Costco had stuff that small.
It may have been somewhere else, but I'm thinking it came from there. And it's the organic cinnamon also. Now this is powdered allulose. It was crystallized allulose that I got on a sale at Publix. And I ran it through a blender and crystallized, powdered it. It's still a little bit of crystallized, but it's mainly powdered. Instead of having to pay to get two, I just used the one and do it. Now, here comes the hard part, because I'm terrible at this. Let's see. Let me do that. Spread some of this seasoning for them.
I'm just amazed at how quiet that is. Mine is freaking loud. I got a cheap $20 one off of Amazon.
I don't know where this one, but
Now, what you want to do is roll this up. And I got to make it as tight as I can.
like a quesadilla. Oh, it wouldn't be a quesadilla, it'd be an enchilada, wouldn't it?
Like a taquito.
Taquito. That's what I meant.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I didn't do too badly for that. Let's see here. You get this right here.
Let me get. I'm gonna get a big plate. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump this out to kind of fold it a little bit. It doesn't say to, but I just want to make sure I get it all incorporated good.
I cut the ends off of it and I ate it. And I'm here to tell you, it tasted great.
Looks like I formed a dough, huh?
Yep.
It was taking it a while the way it was pushing that cream cheese all the way up, or
The butter.
the butter, I mean.
Yeah,
It was like it was just forcing it up.
Yeah, it was pushing that butter around. So. Okay. Oh, right in my coffee. Gosh dang it. Rusty.
I'm sorry.
Dropped my gloves in my coffee.
Uh-oh.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have put his coffee there next to his gloves.
Yeah, what was he thinking? I'm glad he finally understands his role. All right.
Alrighty, is right.
Let's see. Hey, Bat 13's in NBL.
Hey, MBL. Hey, Bat.
Trying to keep up with the comment, but apologize.
Yeah, and I'm having a hard time struggling to see him to read him out.
No.
That's all right, Rusty. We understand. I'm going to try something a little different with this one. I'm going to put some of this on here like this before putting the other stuff on it. This is Flavor God. I used it last week. Buttery cinnamon roll.
Ooh. I've seen that stuff. Is it? What do you think of it?
I love it. I have made. I've used tortilla chips or tortillas to make chips,
Yeah.
and I will put some of that on them and make them like a sopapilla type of thing.
Yeah.
Man, it is good.
You didn't need gloves for that, Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, just stained the plate, so yeah, it looks black enough.
Hey, Mike, you happen to watch the show from last Sunday yet?
I have not. I ain't had a chance to even watch much TV.
Yeah, well, I lost the bet, so I had to pay my dues Sunday for the bet that Lee and I made. The bet was the loser had to cook something for the winner in the winning team's football colors.
Uh-oh.
Since he was the Bengals, it was black and orange, and so the orange was sweet potato fries, and the black was just blackened chicken breast sandwich with mayonnaise, lettuce, and tomato. And then on top of the sweet potato fries, I made it like a Cincinnati chili, and I used the skylight. Is that what it's called? Skyline chili, and then a handful of shredded cheese and some diced onion topped it with. So I made him his little victory dinner.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
It was pretty good. I give it to him. It was pretty good. I was kind of nervous what he was going to cook because I was like, what's Rusty going to do? And fortunately, he's not colorblind. He's just blind.
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Well, Rusty, we got each other this week.
Yep. Carolina and Atlanta. Is
Four,
that a 1 o'clock game?
huh?
Is that a 1 o'clock?
It should be.
No, I think it's like 4:30 or so.
Oh, really? I thought that was a 1 o'clock also.
Good. We'll be able to watch it if it's a late game. We'll be home in time.
Let me look. I'll tell you in a second. Yeah, I need a late game today, this time for it also, because we're doing my mother-in-law's birthday. Let's see.
So, Mike, I don't know if you've been paying attention to Keto Tom's little podcast.
Can you see that?
Barely.
4:25.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I have not. I have not been able to. I'm telling you, I don't have time to watch much of anything.
Okay. Well, he's been doing a series on, different diabetic, or not diabetic, keto stuff, right?
Yeah.
Stress. He's been really focusing on stress.
Okay.
So, what's up, Madwood? So, one of the things that I notice is when I start getting stressed, no matter what kind of stress,
Mm-hmm.
it's I turn to food.
Oh yeah.
Do you want water?
Water, Gatorade.
A little water drink here beside you. So I was like, so then I started thinking, I was like, how do you combat stress eating on keto?
That's a good question that a lot of people want to know the answer to, including myself. I'm here to tell you that tastes good, not even cooked.
Oh, man.
I kind of like have the opposite problem. Instead of stress eating, when I'm stressed, I don't eat.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's like you got to do the. And when you stress eat, you want the junk food, right?
yep.
You don't want the good stuff.
Nope.
So I just kind of thought I'd throw it out there. It's kind of like, hey, how do you manage this?
That's a dang good question.
What do you do?
Did he have a dang good answer?
I don't,
I mean,
because I'm right there right now. In that kind of, I got scans coming up, and that's stress. And then, it's like, oh, I want to have, like pork and stuff like that, but the other part of me says, no, man, you got to have the cookies. You got to have all this junk.
yep.
Doritos. You know how long it's been since I had Doritos? Well, now it's been about 4 days.
I hear you. I do hear you. I do.
So I was kind of curious to see what maybe your response was. What your thoughts?
What I try to do is have on hand something that is low in carbs that I can substitute for the real thing. Like the Chalk Zero Oreo type cookies, or the what's another one? Maybe one of those Aldi chocolate bars that they have that are keto friendly, low in carbs. I mean, they have next to no net carbs, so it's better than eating the real thing.
Yeah. But so after a certain time at night, it's over. Like it's kind of like you sit down with a thing of popcorn, and you might as well get the movie bucket out.
Yep.
And that's where I was kind of like, which way do you go to tame down that, I don't want to say craving, but
Desire.
self-destruction mode.
Yeah.
And Rusty's a no help. So
Stress just affects me differently. Whenever I'm stressed, I don't eat.
yeah, because nothing sounds good but a bag of chili cheese Fritos, and I won't buy those because the biggest bag is one serving.
That's true.
So I don't buy it.
And those happen to be probably my favorite Frito out of all of them that they make.
Yeah. I'm not big on chips, but man, if I get started.
I'm not big on chips either. But when I want some and I don't make them myself, I get the Hilo. They make a decent substitute for a Dorito.
Okay. So in case anybody's watching, I'm just switching those to make a little cup. So when I bake them off, I'll make my filling and then spoon the filling in. But it looks like I might have made these a little too big. So but yeah, and so I'm kind of like looking at different ways to curb the stress eating, stuff like that.
Yeah. And that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah. And that is, I haven't watched the Keto Twins, but I'm sure they've alluded to it before. But that is a big failure point in most people's journey.
Yep. And I tell people, if you're gonna, everybody's gonna fall off the wagon at some point. Everybody does.
Yeah.
The secret to it is if you have a day where you do that, or a couple of days, or a weekend, don't let that turn into a week, a month, 6 months, or nothing like that. Halt it at the early stages and get back on track.
Yeah. And that's hard to do unless you have support.
Yeah, it is.
And it's hard when somebody's like, hey, let's go out to dinner, and you don't want a salad, but that's all you can get. I mean, you can order the hamburger and no bun, but I'll be darned, man. Sometimes them brioche buns look sexy.
Oh, yeah. When you go to, have you ever been to a Red Robin?
Yeah.
Red Robin.
Yum. Yeah, the endless fries.
The bottomless fries, yeah.
Or that tower of onion rings?
Yes. We went to, so our Texas Roadhouse was doing collecting for Helene.
Uh-huh.
They were sending proceeds went to the victims, right?
Uh-huh.
So the wife's like, hey, let's order from there. I was like, all right, give me a salad. They sent an order and a half of them rolls.
Oh man, those rolls are evil.
Yeah, everything good comes from them rolls.
You got that right.
Like yeast rolls and the butter.
And honey butter, man.
So,
oh man, that.
I know we're supposed to be talking keto, like good stuff, right? Healthy stuff. Sorry.
Well, that stuff they've got. It's just absolutely to die for good. And hell, the facts be known, I could eat a whole basket of them rolls just myself.
Yep. Just like going to Red Lobster. Those Cheddar Bay biscuits. Well, those are the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. Okay.
I got an idea for next week.
Okay.
Because of this is going to be a theme for the month, folks. What we're doing since it's October. I talked about those Choc Zero cookies that are like Oreos.
Yeah.
I got an idea on something to do with them.
Okay.
So we'll see how it turns out.
No, I'm trying. This one here doesn't look like it's going to be a full one, so.
These wraps are zero net carbs, by the way. Found them in Publix in the deli section. Tufayan. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If it ain't, so be it. And as far as the order of putting this stuff on, I am sure I have put everything in every order there is possible to do this combination.
Go in.
Yeah. Just take the whole tray. Whole tray can go in 6 minutes. Just watch your step.
I'm watching.
That's what I'm afraid of. Okay, so now the shells are going into the oven. 350 for about 6 minutes. So 6 to 10 minutes. So now we're going to make the filling. And I got a slight alteration. So it calls for, wait, it calls for heavy whipping cream, but I have evaporated milk. Because my man Charlie said this will work.
It should.
So,
I don't see a reason in this world why it won't.
Sure, 6 minutes. And we're starting now.
okay, so it says a half cup of pumpkin puree. Hooray! And I did not open this. I can't open hers inside. So we're going to make do.
We'll get it.
So, ugh. So what else you got going on, Mike?
Getting ready for my mother-in-law's 90th birthday for this weekend.
90. Wow. Boy, it'd be nice to hit 90, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I hear that.
I don't think I'll ever see it. There was a video on Facebook the other day. This lady just turned 107 years old, and she was just as spry as a 80-year-old. I mean, walking around, talking all by herself, no walkers. I mean,
Wow.
you could not tell she was 107 at all.
We got a guy who comes around up here from the rest of town around here, and he'll eat at them, and he's 105. And he's real spry. You'll see him in there. All of them know him. He drives himself. All right. The last bit of it here. Mainly because I didn't want to leave any tortillas. I'm trying to fill this little container up. Just going to take this whole bag.
What did I say? A half cup of pumpkin puree.
Hooray!
Hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Not to be confused with Ariel. It's a little water.
Oh, that green fancy water.
Yeah. Tastes like awful.
Yeah, it's carbonated.
All right. And then now it calls for 3 tablespoons of sweetener. I'm using coconut sugar. I know. Well, you all don't know, but now you do.
I got allulose.
Three tablespoons. Now it calls for 2 tablespoons of a beaten egg. What in the world is that? Is that a whole beaten egg? Is that just one beaten egg? Because that's what it's going to be.
I guess it matters how big the egg is. Probably a pigeon egg.
Well, I don't know, but it's about to be a 1 egg.
Wow. The egg will cook, I know that.
Where's Charlie at? Charlie, what is 2 tablespoons of a beaten egg? Is it 1 egg? And then it calls for half a teaspoon of cinnamon. So, yeah, I reckon that's good enough. Let's see. Charlie's, oh, Honey Badger, what's up, buddy? Grandma was 103.
Wow.
She what? She croaked. Oh. Egg is actually 3 tablespoons. No clue why you know that. I don't know either, but I'm glad you do. So I guess if I should have just took the yolk out, it would have been 2 tablespoons, huh?
Then it would have been an egg white. Okay.
Yeah, as long as maybe it'll set up better.
All right, 6-minute timer's up.
All right.
Okay. So now let's put that on here.
Y'all can't really see that, can you? Let me see if I can't fix you up a little bit better.
Okay.
That's a little bit better, I think.
A little bit of olive oil spray because I don't have any of the olive
So
oil spray.
my cousin was telling me that, so he went to Fort Lauderdale, right?
Uh-huh.
To get away from the hurricane. He said his neighbors and some other people he knew were filling the cracks of the sliding glass doors with expandable foam and then putting Flex Seal on top of it to protect it.
That's not a bad idea.
That would be a pain in the rear to try to clean.
No, but it should keep the water out.
Well, it should. Set it down right there. Now these should be.
All right, into the air fryer for.
Yeah, these are going to need a little bit longer.
For
Finish off after you put them back. You're putting it back in the oven with the filling, in, right?
Yeah, it says. It just says
Yeah.
6 minutes. So, all right, we'll let him go.
Okay, you're not gonna put them back in.
Yeah, we'll let it go. If I screw up, I screw up.
What is it?
Let's try it. It hadn't been cooked yet, but it's still tasty.
Oh my God.
But what I found with that if you use that Flex Seal with the aerosol in the aerosol can, it'll deteriorate the expandable foam.
Huh.
But if you get the roll on, the kind you got to brush, it works fine.
What about the tape? The Flex
I
Seal
haven't
tape?
tried the tape.
Huh?
Have not tried the tape.
That stuff might be a pain to clean off, but it's gonna be cheaper than replacing it. Like the sliding glass doors.
Yeah, and that's what he was kind of saying was that it would, replacing a door would be cheaper than getting plugged.
Okay. So Paige has tried the uncooked ones and she's fell in love with it.
Mm-hmm. So good.
It kind of reminds me of cream cheese on the, like I'll do this every now and again. I'll take those tortilla shells, put the cream cheese down, like spread it,
Uh-huh.
put a little bit of Uncle Steve's dessert shake on there,
Yeah.
and then roll it up. Can only have one or two because, and that goes back to the stress eating where you feel like, oh, I just want something sweet to get on with it. Oh, wait, you know what? I forgot my tablespoon of evaporated milk.
Oh, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, rusty. Let me forget.
I gotta stop keeping them cans sealed. If I had that thing popped open, you would have remembered.
Yeah, I know, right? So that's 1 tablespoon.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
using some kilos here.
A little bit of
One tablespoon in the bowl and one in the spoon.
I might have to add a little more puree. What do you think? Just to thicken her up a bit. What do you think?
I think you can add some more of your almond flour to it to thicken that up.
So,
There's actually almond flour in the filling.
I know. I'm saying add some to it to thicken it up since you're not using regular flour.
this is sweetener and heavy whipping cream.
Ooh.
And now,
Say
Drop.
good. Good grief.
how's that color?
Oh, that looks good.
Now I'm gonna whip it a little bit so it'll make enough of a glaze with it.
Let's add a little more cinnamon. All right. Well, I'm ready to start spooning into my. I'm ready to spoon into these bowl or cups, I reckon. They're going to look kind of like a Reese cup, but not really.
Well, that thickened it up nicely. I say you want to coat the back of the spoon. Look,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when I went to put that stuff in the oven, Lee, I saw Peyton's cookie. She made enough cookies to take up the ash bill to feed them.
Yeah, she made 3 different batches, 3 different kinds yesterday.
dang.
And then turned around and made another of the same one of them again today, and I was like, "Come on, kid." But okay. I'm gonna have filling left, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I guess it depends on what it tastes like. Yeah. It's not looking orange.
Well, mine's got an orange tint. That's all I really wanted. I didn't want it to go completely orange. Now let's see how my things look here. What y'all think?
Looking more brown.
I think I need a little more longer. Come on. There you go.
I mean, it looks like pumpkin.
It does.
Do 4 more minutes. So that'll be a total of 10 minutes at 350.
Well, now that goes back in the oven for 12 minutes. Or 12 minutes, or you shake them and they're all set up. Okay, the filling's pretty good.
Okay.
Tastes like pumpkin. Needs a little more sweetener. But it's all right. We're just going to eat that, so. Yeah. So Miss Page is already approved, huh?
Without it being cooked.
Well, good.
And you say, "Oh, you gave her something raw, dude." There ain't nothing raw in that. Not one thing raw in it.
Well, Rusty hasn't come back from the oven, so he's probably got distracted from the cookies. Like she had probably 9 by 13 pan slab full, 2 layers, and then 2 cookie sheets laid out.
Dang. Those pumpkin cookies that I made last week? Oh, man.
Yeah, those ones you had last week looked phenomenal.
It
You know
wasn't
what I'm
good.
gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna vary this just a touch. Instead of pouring this on there later, I'm gonna open this up right now, and I'm gonna pour it on there now. What do you think?
News. And I was in there watching because they got a thing going on about the hurricane right now.
Yeah.
And I was just watching that, looking at that destruction.
Yeah, the wife was watching everything getting ready to hit Florida. What's crazy is, I mean, with the tornadoes and everything, and as much damage as what could be coming through there, it could easily sinkhole, and we lose half of Florida. That is not on the news. That's me speculating. I don't want to start any. That's me thinking. The route that it's going from Tampa all the way across. If there was a sinkhole big enough right in the middle, it could just wipe it out and make it an island.
You know, you may have a point.
And I don't want to say that, don't want it to happen, but
Well, you know, I mean, they're still soaking wet from the last one.
yeah.
And like on Disney, whenever they built Disney, they brought in so much dirt. I mean, millions and millions of tons from surrounding areas to fill up the swampland, turn it into dirt and land so they could build Disney Park.
Yeah.
That can all flood away again, and we can swallow the park.
Well, and it was kind of odd because you remember those, for how many years we heard about all the sinkholes in Florida, and then that stops.
Yeah, I know.
Then you don't hear nothing about a sinkhole. Even after Ian went through, you don't hear anything about sinkholes. And then we start hearing them again because Helene, up around I-40 and that kind of stuff, there's sinkholes up there. So, hey, I'm just speculating. It could happen. And yeah, Charlie, the timing of the escapade, it's crazy. What was it, Ian, that went through a couple years ago? There was a lot of destruction that didn't get reported.
Yep.
But what's also crazy is that it just so happens to be election month or almost election time. They can't get the post office to do their stuff, so I'll let you all draw your own conclusions. We're not going to get into politics.
Yeah.
I don't want to start cussing on Mike's show.
Mike, it's our show. You ain't getting out of this.
Yeah.
All righty, got that pumpkin ready to use on something else.
Yeah, I got just a little bit left. I could have sparsed my dough out a little bit more. I could have been more sparse with the dough. That ain't right.
You know what? You learn on this. We're working as we go. All righty, let's see how this goes.
No conclusion to be drawn. Yeah. Let's see. So I don't know if anybody knows, has ever tried a Harbor Freight chainsaw. I got the electric Portland one, the 14-inch. Not a bad little chainsaw. It's electric. It's not like a big steel or anything like that. Take your time, and it worked a whole lot better and a whole lot faster than the Sawzall. So
I saw a post on Instagram saying what came in real handy during Hurricane Helene. Gas-powered vehicles, gas-powered chainsaws, gas-powered this, gas-powered that. And then it said, what was useless? Electric cars.
yeah,
Electric chainsaws.
yeah,
Credit cards.
yeah. Anything electronic based.
Ooh, I wish you'd look. Let's see if I can get it where you can see it.
Man, Mike keeps using his air fryer. I might have to look into one of them.
Can you see it?
Nice. Dude, those do look like cinnamon rolls.
Don't they, though? Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
I'm going to call them did. I do believe. Actually, I'm going to put it back in and let this glaze kind of do its thing a little more.
All right, Mr. College Football Knowledge Rank. What is UGA?
UGA?
Georgia.
Okay. UGA head coach Kirby Smart just became the head coach of the New York Jets.
Huh.
That is not true.
It could be if it just happened. Because the Jets let their guy go yesterday.
Somebody named Adam Schefter or Shetfer
Yeah, he's one of those big analysts for ESPN.
Let's see.
Well, that's tough for Georgia, but good for them, for the Jets. What's rough, though, is the Jets are, they, what's his name? The quarterback. He was out with,
Jones. Rogers, rather.
yeah, Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
He was out with a foot injury or something, wasn't he?
He had Achilles last year. Let's see.
How much more time we got?
Five minutes and 28 seconds.
Charlie, I don't think I could chug the filling, but it would be killer with a cinnamon, like I'd say Fireball, but I've never had Fireball. Every time I've got it, it's just been for pumpkin pie. But if we could find like a cinnamon schnapps or a fire water, I don't even know if they make that anymore. That would be good in there.
Aftershock.
Yeah. Something cinnamon.
They ain't no.
That would be really good in there. So I saw this. I don't know if you guys follow this guy called the Vulgar Chef. He's on Instagram, and he makes some weird stuff. I send it to Charlie all the time. But
What's his name?
the Vulgar Chef,
Okay.
and he posted a video this afternoon that I saw. Candy corn dogs.
Come on.
So he took his parchment paper, put it out of the skillet, and then heated the candy corns up so they all went flat.
Right.
And it's like wax paste, right?
I mean,
And
yeah. It's
so
sugar
then
and cornstarch.
it all melted together. Then he took a hot dog, set it in the center or at one end, and rolled it. And then pulled it up and formed the end, so it went around the end like a corn dog. But it was candy corn dogs.
Huh. That is an interesting combo.
Watching it, I was like, what? But talking about it to you, my stomach's turning. Because I cannot stand candy corns.
See, I like candy corn.
My grandma used to get them all the time, and she'd have a little pumpkin about this big, and you take the top off, and it was candy dish. And she would always have those in there, or what they call the autumn mix, where it had the pumpkins in there. And she'd have them mixed in there.
That's the one that we buy, and I eat all the pumpkins.
And I used to always pick out the pumpkins because they weren't near as nasty as the candy corn. But they were still not good. I still didn't like them. So
2 minutes.
But so I saw something else though, Mike, that made me laugh. And it was a Halloween treat that would scare your kids.
Huh.
And it was chocolate covered Brussels sprouts.
Oh.
So you look at it, and it's a chocolate ball about yay big, right?
Yeah.
And then you bite into it, and it's a Brussels sprout.
Well, that's just,
I was like, damn them kids. I thought it was funny.
I'm not. It's funny, but it's good.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it. But I was like, that'd be funny to do once.
Once.
The bulging, no, not the bulging chef, Charlie. The vulgar Vulger. He does all kinds of weird stuff. He was doing like a dill pickle juice Jello with hot dogs in it. Sounds nasty like circus peanut beef Wellington. What?
How did you come up with that one?
I don't know. That is what? Ooh, those look good.
They smell good.
They look good.
Those look good, man.
Let me point this thing down and let y'all get a look at this. This is the finished product. So the cinnamon roll from a wrap, pumpkin spice, you can bet on it.
What do you think of that, Mike?
They look good. Those came out real good.
Yeah, now we got to let them cool.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah, they turned out good. Mm-mm-mm. Supposed to let it cool and before we pop them out, but
Oh me. I just had a little bit of bite of that. Oh dear God. Heavens to Betsy. Y'all.
I thought maybe you fell over or something.
Oh my. Let me
Here,
get
I'm trying not to destroy this, and then Mike's having a.
Don't say it. Don't say that word. I know the word you're gonna say.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how to say it with food in front of it. Yeah. I was like, what?
He's having a cinegasm.
Whoa. We'll just call it a seismic event. Yeah, I'm going to have to let these cool because it's breaking apart.
That right there. Got me a picture. Now
Right.
keep going off of there and let Paige try this.
Now, if you top that off with some of your cheesecake Cool Whip, that'd be a hell of a topping for that.
I thought about that, and then I was like, I am not going to the grocery this time of day, and I was like, I'm just not. We're just going to do without.
All right, let me see if she'll do a taste on this. Let me go get her.
Dang it, Rusty.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have cooked them that long.
Hey, you shouldn't have let me pull them out so fast.
I need to learn how to cook them cooler.
Pulled it out too fast. That's what she said. Shut up. Don't say that.
Now, you might find this hard to believe, but I don't eat pumpkin pie. But I'm actually eager to try that. That smells really, really good.
Wait a minute. You don't eat something that we make? Wait a minute. What?
No cilantro in that.
Yeah. I made sure there was no cilantro.
I am.
Go for it.
Paige.
On the page.
Hi.
Hello.
Well, it smells good. I can tell you that. Whew. Yum. Okay, so what is this? Tell me again.
Pumpkin spice cinnamon roll.
Oh. Okay. That was good. Mmm. Oh yeah.
Heard that?
Oh yeah.
So your
We got-
eyes roll back in your head. What's that mean?
Huh?
Her eyes rolled back in her head. What's that mean?
Yeah. That
Oh
word you
my
wanted to use a
gosh.
minute ago.
I don't see those kind of things. What do you?
This is delicious. We got more?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good.
Look,
Oh yeah. Mm. Oh my gosh, I think this is the best thing ever.
whoa. I
Well,
got
that's
something.
a big one.
But you've done a lot of good things, but oh my gosh, this is right down my alley.
She loves cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to let these cool because they're just falling apart.
Yeah, if you don't, they will fall apart for sure. Oh, look at that. And he's got the fine china.
Oh, yum.
Bud Fies, what's going on, buddy?
How you doing, Bud Files?
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. They smell really good.
If he makes a cinnamon.
He's making a pumpkin pie tart.
Oh.
Pumpkin part is okay. I don't like the crust part.
Okay. I didn't figure the crust. I was kind of Is it gritty? Or
I can't really tell. The texture is really strange.
I see him eating more of it though.
Oh, yeah, I finished eating it.
yeah. No, it's good. It's not a normal pie filling, and it's not real gritty like almond flour. It could use a little more fat, like a little more butter.
Right?
I think that would help with the cream it up a little bit more.
But the pumpkin part is really good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy with the experiment.
Yeah, you want another one?
Sure. Oh, another one.
Here's refills.
And I think if I put it in some cocoa powder in that crust, that would add a little bit more richness to it too.
I think it's the texture for me. I guess when I'm sitting here expecting like a pie crust or a cookie type base, and that solidity, it's not there.
No,
It's very mushy.
because the almond flour is just
Probably a little bit.
smacked on ice. So yeah. Well, I'm happy with the result.
I'm
They will
happy.
be better when they cool, and I can pop them out as a whole. But
that cream cheese Cool Whip would really top that off.
yeah, a little bit of the Cool Whip would have been amazing, but I just didn't go to the store.
Yeah.
This is so good. So good.
I think we got a winner on both of them, though.
Did
Yep.
I say it?
Yeah.
That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Now I done made something I can't live up to.
Mm.
My scale.
1 to 10.
1 to 10. I'm gonna say a 5.
Okay, 1 to 10, just the
You
pumpkin.
know, first of all, I don't eat pumpkin pie. I don't really care for pumpkin pie. But this was, it smelled good enough to make me want to taste it. And to me, the crust, the cookie part, is a fail for me. I mean, it's just
That's keto.
right.
It's a keto crust. There's not much you can do with that one.
No. Okay, take away the crust. What about that? Rusty.
The pie filling itself was good. I'll give it a 6.
Okay. That's better than
So-
ever.
What I'm hearing is field goal.
Yeah. Field
No
goal.
dancing. No dancing, but we'll do the field goal.
1 out of 10. What do you say?
20.
Ah! Oh! All right, so I'm going to rewatch this, and I'm going to make that.
Go for it. Go for it. You don't have a publish, do you?
Have you tried the pumpkin spice cream cheese?
Oh, no.
No.
Where do we get that?
I'm just saying, Philadelphia makes it.
I'll make
in
my
the,
own.
little tub.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Rolled up in those tortillas.
Uh-huh.
It's a good sweet treat.
I am going to take that and make my own.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I mean, Lord, what is it? I take pumpkin spice and throw it in some cream cheese.
Yeah. Yeah,
And some
same thing.
And some sweetener, you know? How hard can that be?
And speaking of sweetener, this is my first time ever tasting coconut sugar,
Uh-huh.
and I really like this. This stuff tastes really good.
Yeah, coconut sugar, I like it too. I like it better than regular sugar.
Don't tell the keto police.
No, no. I don't use it. I have used it in the past, but I don't use it now. But if I was to use something that had to have regular sugar in it, it would be the coconut sugar.
Well, I have a hard time with the other sweeteners as far as the aftertaste, the bubble guts. Holy cow!
Look at this.
It's just so good. I'm going to lick it all clean.
This show went south fast.
Yum.
She said,
Thank you, Bear.
I ain't spending my time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. She said, I ain't spending my time moving with a finger and all. I'm saving that middleman.
Damn, you even got a kiss afterwards.
Right.
Wow.
Okay, but you ain't getting no kiss.
No. Stay over there.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Well, all right. Let's get out of here. And great job.
It was. I've had a fun time doing it this week for sure.
So we got another
All of
one coming up. Pumpkingasm. Cause pumpkin. Charlie, what do you? I can't even pronounce that.
Pumpgasm.
Pumpgasm. We're still talking about dessert, right?
And that causes pumpkin.
Yeah.
Pumpkin.
Because
Yeah, there you go.
yeah. All right.
Oh, that's funny. I get it. I like that, Charlie.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Dad jokes. I got you.
Yes.
All right. So next week again.
Yep.
Sweet treats, same colors, and it has to be keto.
Yep.
Or I'm doing more keto-ish because of coconut.
That's fine. We can do a contrast.
Yeah, no, I just because I'm using coconut sugar
Yeah.
instead of your erythritol. But anyway, so next week's something different than what we've already done, which could be a challenge.
It could be.
I got an idea though. I got
chocolate
Yeah.
sprout.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Keto chocolate dipped Brussels sprouts.
No. No. No.
No Brussels sprouts.
No.
Oh, you use that sugar-free chocolate, the Lilies.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're $50 a bag, but hey,
Well, I like Brussels sprouts. I like Brussels sprouts. I like chocolate.
Not
But there are things that just should never be put together.
yeah, I agree. I tried it once though. I don't know. I got something playing on.
I've always said I'll try anything once, but I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that one's a little out there.
Yeah, that is.
All right, well, good job. And next week we'll do something different.
Yep.
And maybe I'll have something a little more interactive to get him involved.
There you go.
He won't know about it until he gets here.
That's all right. There
Much
you
like
go.
everything else. So, well, Rusty, send us out of here.
If anybody's watching from Florida, I hope you got through this storm okay.
Oh, yeah. It's supposed to hit in about an hour. Make landfall in about an hour, and wife's watching it. She's got it on the Weather Channel in there.
And that's what kept grabbing my attention while I was putting the stuff in the oven. Well, no, it's pitiful.
It's going to go clean across the state like Andrew did years and years ago.
Cut it in half.
Yep.
Yep. So,
And
thoughts
that's-
and prayers with those that are going to be affected.
I'm just glad. I'm not trying to say I'm not glad about everybody else's family, but I'm just glad that my family is out.
Yeah, I'm glad yours is too. I got friends that are still down there though.
I got an aunt and uncle that are still in there. They're in Fort Myers. So,
I got one guy I know that his wife is a corporate lawyer and makes big time bucks. And he said, I talked to him about how did you fare from it, and he said, well, my house is flooded and my furniture's floating. And I said, well, you sure don't sound too broke up about it. And he goes, oh, I got insurance. I'm good. He said, this is the time that I love my wife being a corporate lawyer because we got money to buy insurance. I was like,
Well, you said yours is in Fort Myers. My last trip to Florida was Fort Myers. We built a brand new Panera Bread, and I installed all the networking and all the computers and registers and stuff in it. And so, I mean, I've been there. It's just a shame that that's going to be devastated, like what we're experiencing here in North Carolina.
yeah, it will be devastated badly.
there. See it cooled down now.
Yeah,
Cooled
now
out
it
a whole lot
came
better.
out really good.
Oh, yeah, look at how good it come out. Yeah,
That butter had a chance to solidify.
Yeah.
yep. That'll give you a chance to make your thumbnail with it.
Yep. Still got that grittiness, so it needs a little more liquid in it.
Butter. More butter, probably.
Mo butter.
More butter, more butter, more butter.
Mo butter.
More butter makes it more better.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, thoughts and prayers with everybody who was affected last week, who's going to be affected this week.
Yep.
And for years to come,
Yep.
because this is going to be a problem for years.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
So,
So,
thoughts and prayers with all them.
absolutely.
And a bunch of individuals that have, got medical issues that have come up in my social circle, and I'm sure yours.
Yep.
Wife just had a co-worker's husband pass away. Congestive heart failure. Was about to be a grandpa,
Oh, man.
so kind of tough.
Yeah.
But all right, well, send us out of here, Rusty.
All right, there's 2 rules of cooking. Did you have fun? Did it taste good? Rock on. You guys are awesome. Y'all have a great week, guys. We'll see you next week.
Let's be careful out there.
Y'all stay safe.